boyfriend I anak dato and ada company sendiri, tapi dia tak ada kereta and selalu pinjam kereta I sampai kereta I rosak. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, get ready because I'm back. Are you tired of me? Are you tired of me yet? Are you?
I am. I'm tired of me.
Disgusted. You know one fun fact about me?
Lucky bird.
I hate watching videos of myself. Like once I've recorded and once I've edited, never watching it again because it's giving nauseating. Now anyways, today's story is going to be a rather long one. Sebab I just saw that the DM itself is like
8 pages long.
It must be very serious. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to another story. This is another one of the story submissions in my DMs. Anyways, today's story started with a girl yang kita akan bagi nama dia Myvi. So Myvi met her boyfriend in 2022. So boyfriend dia ni, we'll call him Ativa. So tema hari ni kereta buatan Malaysia. So when Myvi dengan Ativa ni berkenalan, it's already been like 3 years macam tu of Myvi being single. Because of that, she thought that maybe it's time for her to get to know someone new. And then her mom pun dah start bunyi macam-macam, teringin nak ada menantu lah, teringin nak ada cucu lah, biasalah mak-mak kan. So from there, Myvi pun macam okay lah, kita pun try lah. Ativa dengan Myvi ni started to like get to know each other when Ativa requested to follow Myvi on Instagram, and then right after she approved him, Ativa ni DM dia cakap hi you, so daripada hi you tu terus berjalan lah, conversation dia terus berjalan seperti air, seperti sungai. And Myvi ni cakap since the beginning of that talking stage, since like he first texted her, she felt like he's just too good to be true. Sebab mama si Ativa ni cakap dekat si Myvi ni yang I have my own company, I travel overseas all the time. After texting for quite some time, they went out on a date, and the first time she met Ativa bagi tahu dekat Myvi ni yang dia ada 5 kereta. Ada 5. 1 untuk pergi kerja, 1 untuk pergi futsal, 1 untuk pergi memanah, lagi 1 tu untuk pergi isi minyak je. Daripada minyak kereta tu transfer ke kereta-kereta yang lain. I'm kidding. I'm like not funny, but yeah, okay. And si Ativa ni pun cakap yang mak dengan ayah dia adalah Dato and Datin. Wow, Dato, apa khabar Dato? Dato ke mana? Main polo? Polo ban. And then there was also one time bila Ativa ni dia tipu si Myvi ni. He said that he went overseas for a month. He traveled overseas for a month. And I like a man's audacity. I especially like Ativa's audacity. You know why? Because Myvi ni dia kerja dalam satu syarikat airline, and because of that, Myvi ni could check a lot of things. She could check a lot of back-end things, and obviously she checked and found out that he's not going anywhere. He's staying home. He's not going anywhere. He's not traveling anywhere. And bila dah kantoi tu, Mama Ativa ni datang dekat Myvi, melutut, memohon ampun dan maaf, selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, maaf sahih dan batin. And during that time, Myvi thought it was just like a small problem. Maybe he was just insecure or whatever. So Myvi decided to let it go and continue the relationship with him. And throughout their entire relationship, they only met each other like once a week. Sebab Mama Ativa ni selalu ada masalah transportation, so he could not like go to Myvi. It's usually just Myvi going to him. I wonder why he's always like having trouble with transportation. Kan ada 5 biji kereta ke? Gimana? Bawa masuk kubur ke? Apa yang Myvi ni kurang berkenan dengan dia ni is the fact that Ativa ni dia jenis semua benda dia je kena betul. Yeah, he's a very big gaslighter. Like, even though he's wrong, he wants to be right, and even though he knows he's wrong, he's gonna argue until everyone agrees that he's right. And also, he likes to downgrade Myvi ni. He downgraded Myvi so bad. Contoh macam dulu, Myvi used to like drink. Because of that, si Ativa ni thought that he's better than her. This man said to her that, oh, patutlah you single for 3 years. Tak ada lelaki nak orang macam you. Tak ada orang nak, you know, perempuan yang minum-minum menakal-nakal macam you ni. You patut bersyukur yang I ni sudi, I ni nak dekat you. And then he proceeded to say that, tak apa, I akan jaga you elok-elok. And eventually Myvi, dia rasa macam semua benda yang Ativa cakap ni betul, sebab she kept hearing it. Dia macam, oh yeah, maybe this is why like no quality man likes me, because I'm like this, I used to drink and everything. Ativa ni, he once said that he could get like someone who's a lot prettier than Myvi. I boleh dapat perempuan yang lagi cantik daripada you, tapi I settled for you. And Myvi tulis dekat sini yang, lah, muka engkau pun buruk macam Indon kerja buruh je, aku tak pernah judge pun. Dia tulis dalam DM ni, bukan, that's not, I didn't add anything, it's here, okay, it's in the DM. And si Ativa ni juga, he always downgrade other people's occupations. He would always just say that, oh, other people's jobs are so easy to do, pekerjaan orang lain ni semua bawah tapak kaki dia je, like konon dia lah terpaling, kerja dia lah yang terpaling CEO, terpaling megah holdings, terpaling lah. Padahal after a few months of them being together, kan si Ativa ni kan dia cakap dia kononnya ada company. Dia ada company apa semua kan. Padahal kantor kantor. Sebab there was one time when si Myvi ni, she was playing with his phone, right? Playing with his phone, and then she found out that he's actually working for public mutual, macam kerja dia cari-cari orang untuk invest. And there's nothing wrong with that. We shouldn't like go out and judge anyone's pekerjaan or whatever, but didn't you say that you were like a CEO, that you own a company or whatever? And then bila Myvi confronted si Ativa about this, Ativa cakap, oh, tak adalah, tu I buat part-time je, tu kerja part-time je, full-time I focus dekat my company. And Myvi cakap whenever she went out with Ativa ni for like a date, or if they travel overseas, or you know, in the country or whatever, she was never happy. Like, she was always sad all the time, sebab mamat ni akan rasa macam dia je betul, so everything he would just feel like he's right the entire time. So there were a lot of arguments whenever they met and whenever they tried to like spend time with each other. Setiap kali diorang keluar, memang tak pernah happy. Keluar je stress, keluar je menangis, keluar je bergaduh. Baik tak payah keluar macam tu, baik duduk rumah je, tengok bobo-boy ke, Minggu ke, Ejen Ali ke, nak dijadikan cerita. Even after all of that, Myvi ni dia bawa Ativa ni balik jumpa mak dia. And again, Ativa ni digoreng, dia goreng cukup-cukup mak si Myvi ni. Dia cakap, I nak kahwin dengan Myvi ni, I dah beli cincin, I nak propose, kita bertunang dulu, nanti kita buat majlis besar-besaran, I kan kaya, I kan ada company. He's a sweet talker. So eventually mak si Myvi ni pun macam terpercaya apa yang Ativa ni cakap. Myvi pun percaya juga. And then on August 2023, it was Myvi's birthday. They went to Phuket. Both Ativa dengan Myvi ni went to Phuket. And pagi buta, right before diorang punya flight tu, si Myvi ni dia main phone tau. Dia main phone si Ativa tu. And bila dia tengah main phone tu, tiba-tiba banyak gila orang cari Ativa ni, banyak gila message masuk. And all of these people cari dia sebab nak duit diorang balik. And obviously Myvi ni susah hati, macam tak sedap hati, faham tak? Sebabnya si Myvi ni dia kenalkan kakak angkat dia dekat si Ativa ni. And Myvi ni suruh Ativa ni offer kakak angkat dia tu untuk join agent under public mutual. The reason being, kakak angkat si Myvi ni dia nak cari duit untuk kahwin. So Myvi thought, why not, you know, I ask Ativa untuk bawa kakak angkat I ni masuk and join public mutual tu, jadi agent, so that she can get extra money. But now she's worried, what if Ativa ni scammer? So she quickly contacted kakak angkat dia tu and suruh kakak angkat dia tu check kalau selama ni amount yang kakak angkat dia tu invest tu captured ke tak dekat website or the public mutual app. So kakak angkat kepada Myvi ni pun check, and kakak angkat Myvi ni bagi tahu dekat Myvi yang dia dah transfer a total of 3,000 ringgit to Ativa. Tapi sekarang status tu tak tahu lagi, memang captured by the app or it's tak tahu lagi. And during the exact same time, sebelum flight nak pergi Phuket dah ni, kantoi Mamat ni sebenarnya curang. At least he's trying to curang. Kan tadi kan Myvi ni dia ada main phone Ativa kan, dia ada nampak a text message between Ativa and budak perempuan baru dekat tempat kerja Ativa. And Myvi cakap memang jantung dia luruh baca teks tu, sebab even dengan Myvi sendiri pun Ativa tak pernah cakap those kind of things. Sedah kantoi tu, Myvi, she didn't say anything. She went on board, she boarded the flight, she never confronted him about it. She just sat down and she cried. And Ativa was there. Ativa saw that she was crying, and then Ativa was obviously confused, but he never pushed for a reason or whatever. Sebelum tu Myvi ni dia ada ambil gambar semua chat Ativa dengan the other girl, and she also took the girl's number. And lepas Myvi dapat number perempuan tu, she texted the girl, and then dia tanyalah the girl, bila start kenal, tahu tak yang si Ativa setan tu dah ada girlfriend and everything. And this girl cakap, I didn't know, Ativa cakap dia single. And obviously Myvi ni angin ya, puting beliau. Myvi cakap dia tak marah dekat the girl, sebab the girl memang tak tahu yang Ativa ni ada girlfriend. And Myvi ni siap tanya lagi the girl, you nak tak Ativa ni? Kalau you nak, I bagi dekat you. And the girl cakap, no, I don't want him. Just settle lah baik-baik antara you guys. Sampai je dekat Phuket, barulah si Ativa ni dia macam push Myvi ni, tanya Myvi ni okay ke, kenapa was acting very cold towards him, why was she crying in the flight and everything. And he kept pushing her to tell him what's going on. Obviously kita punya Myvi pun mengamuk, bagi hormone and everything. And obviously Ativa as per usual knelt down and begged for forgiveness. Ativa ni siap cakap lagi yang, you tak apa, I boleh call the girl, I boleh call perempuan tu and let her talk to you and bagi tahu dekat you yang sebenarnya I dengan dia tak ada apa-apa pun. And at that time Myvi kan dah cakap dah dengan the other girl, so Myvi really she didn't care. And then Myvi pun decided untuk cool down dekat Phuket, sebab dia ingat kalau aku naik angin sekarang, memang burn lah holiday aku dekat Phuket ni. Sebabnya Ativa tu dia sponsor 100% of that trip, sebab kononnya dia nak belanja si Myvi ni punya birthday lah. So Myvi thought, you know what, I don't want to spoil my birthday, and I want to use as much of his money for emotional reimbursement or something. So Myvi pun macam, tak apa, I maafkan you as long as you janji tak buat lagi and everything. And obviously Ativa dia macam, betul ke kau ni maafkan aku ni? Tapi masa tu Myvi dia dah fikir dah, okay, I would stay in Phuket, I would have fun with his money, I would have fun on my birthday, and then lepas je I balik Malaysia, I would dump him. Balik je dari Phuket, si Ativa ni dia macam tak senang duduk, dia macam duduk tak diam tau, sebab he can tell that Myvi ni still tak maafkan dia. Tapi Myvi was very calm, eerily calm, to the point where Ativa was disturbed, and Myvi ni kept saying to Ativa yang macam, it's fine, we'll just open a new book, I maafkan you even though it's hard. Ativa was so desperate to the point where he agreed untuk bawa Myvi ni jumpa mak dia, even though sebelum ni memang dia lah terpaling tak nak Myvi ni jumpa mak dia. Walaupun si Ativa ni beria nak bawa Myvi ni jumpa mak dia, last minute macam tu dia selalu macam berdalih, dia selalu macam, tak boleh lah mak, I busy lah.
Mak I kan datin.
Ada sekali tu mak kepada Ativa ni dia plan nak balik kampung, nak travel balik kampung tau. So si Ativa ni pun macam plan bawa Myvi ni jumpa mak dia dekat airport masa tu. And walaupun jumpa kejap je, tapi Ativa ni dia macam sengaja nak rush mak dia sendiri, suruh masuk gate cepat-cepat, padahal flight lambat lagi tau. And because Myvi ni dia kerja dekat this one airline company, dia ada airport bus yang boleh masuk sampai ke dalam aircraft. So obviously Myvi offered herself. Dia cakap dekat mak kepada Ativa tu, "Makcik, I'm sorry, Datin, I boleh temankan you sampai masuk gate. You don't have to worry. I can like escort you sampai ke flight if you want. Like, do you want me to walk with you?" And at that time, Ativa's face turned red. Dia memang malu ya, tak tahu lah dia malu ke, dia marah ke, dia nak angin ke, nak tercirit, nak terberak, kita tak tahu. So Myvi pun temanlah mak ayah kepada Ativa ni masuk gate. And the first thing that his mom, Ativa's mom, said to Myvi was that if my son was ever disrespectful or rude or is just, you know, the worst person alive towards you, just dump him, just leave him. I know my son and you seem like too good of a girl to be with someone like my son. Then both mak kepada si Ativa dengan Myvi ni spilled the tea, and turns out there were a lot of things yang doesn't make sense sebab Ativa ni lied a lot. He lied to his mother about what Myvi did, and he lied to Myvi about his mother and everything, and during that time everything just came out in the open. Turns out mak ayah kepada Ativa ni bukan Datuk Datin. Tak ada. Dia orang sebenarnya orang Indonesia. Tak ada pun sampai ada 5 biji kereta, ada company kaya bagai nak gerak. Tak ada. Semuanya tak ada, semuanya menipu. Lepas je Myvi ni jumpa mak kepada Ativa ni, and she went out and then she went home. Ativa ni kept spamming her calls, spamming her with like text messages and everything. Tapi Myvi tak ada cakap apa-apa. Myvi, you know, kept her cool, said nothing went wrong, everything's okay and everything lah. Tapi yang cuaknya tu si Ativa cuak gila. A few days after jumpa mak kepada Ativa ni, kantoi lagi dan lagi. Kantoi yang si Ativa ni dia nak bayar 3 orang perempuan berlainan pada masa yang sama untuk you know, to do that. He paid thousands of ringgit, and if that's not enough, he sent pictures of his hoo-ha towards these girls. Like, sir, no one wants to see that. They're just doing their job because you're paying them. They're not interested. And he also had like a scandal, someone's like girlfriend or whatever. Tapi when Myvi found out about all of these things, Myvi, dia dah tak sedih dah. Dia jadi macam, yeah, expected this, like it's not shocking anymore. And obviously Myvi ni dia kumpul all of like the bukti and everything. She took pictures, she took screenshots, she kept all of the evidence, and right after she's gathered enough evidence, she dumped him. She left him. She just left. Dia macam ghost terus tau. Dia macam menghilang. And at one point si Ativa ni happy sebab dia telah ditinggalkan on his own. So he went around, you know, slept with multiple women because, you know, he got his freedom or whatever. Then after a month, he came back to Myvi and he promised Myvi a lot of things. He promised nak belikan itu, nak belikan ini, nak bawa you berjalan pergi sana, pergi sini. And Myvi at that time was like, "You really think you can buy me with money? Girl, no." Throughout the entire breakup, si Ativa ni dia tak putus asa. Dia pergi kacau kawan baik kepada Myvi ni, and dia pergi kacau juga mak kepada Myvi ni. And he also scammed kakak angkat si Myvi ni punya duit yang 3,000 tu. Dia scam sampai kakak angkat Myvi tu kena pergi buat report polis, and a few minutes after the police report was made, barulah dia bayar balik duit tu dekat kakak angkat Myvi ni. Dan kakak angkat kepada si Myvi ni pun buat report juga to Public Mutual, and apparently they've already been investigating him because apparently he lied about a lot of stuff. Dia banyak tipu orang, dia banyak scam orang. Hari yang sama kakak angkat Myvi ni buat report and dapat duit dia balik tu, si Myvi ni balik kerja and ada dekat parking rumah dia sendiri tau. Anak mamat si Ativa ni dia ada dekat parking rumah Myvi ni, and lepas je Myvi ni keluar kereta, terus dia lari pergi guard house, and Ativa was chasing her. It was so scary, but he was like rough. He was like saying a lot of things. He was rude. Dia maki-maki Myvi ni sambil dia kejar Myvi ni masuk dalam guard house. Even before she went out of her car and then ran towards the guard house, Mamat ni dah macam start tengking-tengking, paksa si Myvi ni keluar kereta and everything. So nasib baik lah, alhamdulillah lah, Myvi ni sempat lari, like got the chance to lari and masuk guard house. Dan nasib baiklah Myvi ni dekat kereta dia ada dashcam. So dashcam tu recorded everything, and there were so many people during that time trying to like stop him from breaking into the guard house. And obviously when Myvi is already safe in like the guard house and she was like sitting in bilik CCTV, dia boleh dengar yang si Ativa tu dekat luar merayu-rayu nak cakap dengan Myvi ni, and she said it was the most embarrassing experience. Ketua guard pun suruh si Myvi ni go to the police station and buat cover report, so that Mamat ni dah tak boleh ganggu Myvi ni sampai ke rumah. Tapi sebabkan Mamat Ativa ni tak boleh ganggu Myvi ni dekat rumah, he went and ganggu BFF kepada Myvi ni. Semua benda buruk lah dicerita dekat BFF Myvi ni. Dia cakap, oh Myvi ni cut off dia tanpa explanation and buat macam-macam dekat dia and everything. Tapi pasal dia curang ke, pasal dia scam ke apa ke, tak ada pula lah cerita. Tak lama lepas tu, best friend kepada Ativa pula message Myvi cakap, oh terimalah Ativa tu balik, dia dah bertaubat and everything. And then Myvi at that time was so done with it. She got so tired of having to explain things, she just sent pictures of evidence to Ativa ni punya best friend, and that shut him up. Ativa ni punya best friend dah tak kacau langsung Myvi ni. Lepas tu Ativa ni bengang ya, dia bengang, tiba-tiba dia tukar pendirian. Dia tiba-tiba dia minta si Myvi ni bayar balik semua duit yang dia pernah spend dekat Myvi ni, including duit repair kereta. And kereta Myvi yang dia cakap oh dia tolong repair tu, dia yang pakai for a month. And dalam a month tu kereta tu rosak dekat tangan dia, and dia tolong repair, tapi dia still minta Myvi ni bayar balik. Obviously Myvi tak layan, and because Myvi ni tak layan, si Ativa ni sakit hati. So Ativa ni hantar seorang kawan lelaki dia yang kononnya polis, dia hantar polis ni pergi kacau rumah Myvi ni pada pukul 2 pagi macam tu, paksa-paksa buka pintu. Masa tu Myvi memang trauma gila sebab dia boleh dengar pintu bergegar and everything. Like she was so traumatized. Like they even ugut and macam tipu guard-guard dekat bawah rumah si Myvi ni. Punyalah nak naik atas jumpa Myvi. Because Myvi was so scared, the next day terus dia pergi police station and dia buat 2 report dekat atas Mamat ni. Tapi alhamdulillah masa Myvi dalam keadaan yang macam ni, ada seorang kawan lama dia lah. He works in Singapore, but dia sanggup ambil EL and cuti semata-mata nak datang KL and you know just stay with si Myvi ni sampailah Myvi ni dah okay, sampailah Myvi ni stable and everything. Even after police report dah dibuat, si mangkuk ayun Ativa tu still lagi kacau Myvi ni. Dia kacau dalam lebih kurang sebulan 2 macam tu juga lepas buat report tau. So Myvi pun dia dah tak ada choice, dia buat keputusan untuk hire a lawyer and then hantar LOD, letter of demand, to stop ganggu dia. Dia hantar dekat Ativa tu. She was very transparent with her lawyer. She gave her lawyer everything, every single piece of evidence, whatever happened, semua dia cerita dekat lawyer dia ni. And dia ada juga tanya lawyer dia ni, boleh ke si Mama Ativa tu nak tuntut balik semua duit-duit bagai semua kan. And obviously you can't do that. Kalau you ada ikatan ke macam bertunang ke apa ke, barulah boleh. Perjanjian apa semua tak ada, ikatan pun tak ada, dah lah menipu satu pasal, nak claim-claim pula. Once dah dapat surat tu, si Myvi pun hantar surat tu dekat rumah family dia, and Myvi pun WhatsApp surat tu dekat si Ativa ni and cakap dekat Ativa, tolong jangan ganggu saya lagi setan. And dia cakap lagi, kalau you ganggu I lagi, I akan bawa kes ni ke court atas tuduhan stalking. And alhamdulillah after that, so far dah tak muncul lah. Si Ativa tu dah tak ada muncul. And the guy yang kerja Singapore tapi datang KL semata-mata nak tolong sahabat kita si Myvi ni, dah officially jadi boyfriend kepada Myvi ni. And diorang dah nak bertunang soon. It's traumatizing, but it's like cute. Myvi cakap yang I cerita ni sebab I tak nak orang lain kena macam I, and don't easily trust men. Kalau you rasa dia macam too good to be true, siasat lebih lagi, jangan mudah sangat percaya orang, nanti buang masa macam I. And dia cakap lagi yang I memang sangat hati-hati bila dengar macam-macam cerita pasal OBF, dia punya GF and everything, and it was so very scary. So hopefully baik-baik saja, and everyone out there, please stay safe. I mean, she's right, there are a lot of ongoing cases of like crazy boyfriends or like crazy husbands doing things to their like wife or like girlfriends. Like if you're in love, if you love someone, if you care for that person, there's no way you could do that. Hell, kalau you tak love that person, you tak care for that person pun, it's just not human to do that. So yeah, like Myvi said, stay safe out there. It's a dangerous world that we're living in. And thank you so much if you watched this video until here. I appreciate it, I truly do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want, turn the notification on my channel. Also, don't forget to go follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. Go follow me on Instagram if you want to be my friend. And what else? I guess that's it. Yep, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any stories of your own that you would like to share, my DM is always open for both men and women. See you next week, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.